Hey guys, I am here taking a look at a game called Really Big Sky. This just came out on Steam yesterday, and it is a twin stick shooter. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Actually, probably could, but I'm not going to do it on camera. You're probably thinking to yourself, wow, another twin stick shooter on Steam? Haven't we had about 500,000 of those in the past year? Well, yes, we have had like Waves, and I guess Voxatron, that wasn't really on Steam, but there's been a lot of twin-stick shooters recently, let's put it that way. Not to mention, you know, the Binding of Isaac as well. But this one is kind of unique. It's more of a, kind of like, influenced by Geometry Wars, which is a comparison I made a lot in that Waves video, but also influenced by standard scrolling shooters, like space shooters like a Gradius or an R-Type. And you'll see that as we get going here. So there's a number of different modes. I've only unlocked a few of them, so apparently I still kind of suck at this game. So there's other things that, there's certain criteria you can accomplish that will allow you to unlock these apparently. Like get 50,000 points in one round, not even close. Kill each boss at least once. Survive a Hell Cascade event, I have never seen that. Max out at least one shop stat. Anyway, we'll just play Classic for the start here. And that'll give you a pretty good idea of what's going on here. So this is our upgrade screen where we can basically customize our ship as we so choose. So you can see based on these upgrades, there's a little orange bar at the bottom which tells you what these things do. So for example, Wing Cannon fires 2 super fast lasers from the wingtips. Actually, we can upgrade that a little bit, so we might as well. Can't really upgrade anything else. Our Electromagnet can go up a little bit, but anyway. These are all basically just offensive or defensive upgrades that allow us to make our ship a little bit better, which is good because we face a number of different obstacles on our way here. Now, there's going to be a lot to talk about and also a lot to focus on while I'm playing here, so hopefully I can keep them separate enough that I can actually, you know, make sense of what I'm talking about. So you can see I got that little shield orbiting around me. That's actually brand new. Anyway, I'm playing this on the Xbox 360 controller, so I am using the left analog stick to move and the right analog stick to shoot. Now, this is something that's a little bit unique. This game actually has a function where it allows you to drill through planets. So every once in a while, it will just send a planet after you, and you just have to switch to your drill, which is just the A button, and then drill into the planet to survive. Otherwise, you will just crash harmlessly against it, and it will just feel like a tickle. Now, there's also things that you can pick up inside these planets, like laser speed. I believe this allows us to shoot a little bit faster, which is a nice pickup. And as far as I can tell, I shouldn't say as far as I can tell, because I can't tell whether the levels are procedurally generated or they're actually already built into the game. Like, with a game like this, I want to say procedurally generated, but they all seem to have different names, which is kind of unique. This is another planet right here. This is a gas giant as opposed to a rocky planet. And if we fly through these gates, it increases our multiplier, which you can see in the top left there. But anyway, this also controls on the PC, if you so choose. You can use the WASD to move around, as well as the mouse for the controls, like the flipping and the shooting and the whoa, Moigan Flavin. That was a horrible impression, I apologize. Normally you don't get this many planets. Now this one actually allows us to upgrade our multiplier, which is nice. So when you're inside of it, you can get up to, well, it's pretty substantial. We got up to plus 15, or times 15 there. Plus 15, totally different. I promise I'm not as bad at math as I seem to be. And this looks kind of interesting. It looks like we have to drill through here. And then we'll come out on the other side. Oh, we'll die, actually. But what I was thinking there is we had to drill through and then immediately go and shoot that yellow part of it. Anyway, let's not upload score. Let's try again. So it'll give me a second to probably upgrade my equipment, which I really don't want to do. But we got 1,000 points. Let's upgrade our Electromagnet. Why not? Get a lot of bang for our buck there. And then we'll just start this up again in the classic mode, because clearly I'm probably not going to unlock anything else anytime soon. And you'll get a bit of a glimpse of how the levels are a little bit different. Not vastly different. Also, I should note that in classic mode here, I've only noticed the one music track, which is, I don't know, kind of not great. I would expect, maybe not expect, but I would enjoy a much wider selection of music. I mean, the song's alright, but it does get kind of, I wouldn't say annoying, but, you know, repetitive. Let's put it that way. Alright, so we got like a cool little flying structure here. Oh, this is that's something I haven't encountered before. It looks like we have to fly in here and then we can really increase our multiplier quickly. But we gotta make sure that we can fly out. That was goddamn awful. Let's try again. That was embarrassing. Especially after I was so excited about what I picked up. 257. I don't really want to upgrade anything. Let's just play again. That was disappointing. Now, the one thing I have failed to mention so far that is actually really important is how you get those points that you can use to upgrade. And essentially, when you kill an enemy, they will drop stars. And depending on your electromagnetic, I believe, or your magnetic coil level, you can suck those stars into you, or you can just drive into them yourself or fly into them yourself to actually pick up those stars and then use them for upgrades. So I've only really had a few very successful runs that allowed me to buy a lot of upgrades, but my ship does seem a lot more well equipped to take on the obstacles that I'm coming across than it did in that first try, let me put it that way. Like you can see right here, I can basically shoot at all the enemies that are coming for me even before they end up on the screen. Now, I haven't really talked about my impressions of the game so far. That's because I'm sort of reserving judgment in a way. I'm still very early in my experience of it, but it seems kind of cool. I'm kind of got twin-stick shooter fatigue. Oh, those are the stars right there, okay. Everything kind of blends into the background, which is one complaint I have. Especially if you're going through the gas giants, it is impossible to see anything. Like, I'm supposed to be running into these gates, but I can't see them until the last minute. That was actually a bad example. That one was really, really well placed. Maybe we can find another one here. And anyway, like I said, I'm still very early on in the game, so I'm reserving judgment a little bit, but it seems kind of cool in the sense that it adds the scrolling to the twin-stick shooter as well. I mean, it's very much still a score attack type game. Like, it's not like Jamestown. What is this? What is this thing? It's gonna kill me. I survived? Maybe? What's going on? I'm frightened, but I'm just gonna continue shooting and dodging. Maybe this is one of those cascade events that's going to allow me to unlock another mode. Then I'll get back to talking about my impressions. Right now I just feel like I dropped some bad acid or something. Oh god. Okay, so far so good. I don't think I want to fly into those sun things, right? I mean, just generally speaking, that seems like a bad idea. Okay, we're good. This is the actual boss now, I guess. I can do this. I can fly in between these things. That's no problem. So this must be a boss fight. This is kind of neat, actually. The cool patterns that they have you go through. And when he dies, oh, don't let those stars get away, man. What is going on with my ship? It looks like I'm burning up. Am I dying? Am I a star child now? I guess I'm going through a gas giant. Oh, man. I can't see where these gates are. This is the problem. But I appear to be going at warp speed, which is pretty cool. I've never seen these enemies before, and I can't really tell where I am, which is particularly confusing. And again, one major complaint I have about this game is that everything kind of blends together, so I have no idea what's going on. I can't believe I'm not dead. What is happening? Am I invincible? Is this real life? Apparently I've got a big, like, Yamamoto laser now. Yamato cannon? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played StarCraft. So I'm basically peaking right now. But I do think I'm racking up a pretty substantial score, which is awesome. Maybe I'll be able to upgrade my ship into something that will actually be useful at killing these enormous flying balls. Oh my god, I think we made it out of there. Do I need to drill through this? No. This is just kind of ambient aesthetic, apparently. Okay, maybe we have another boss coming up. This game is actually like... Whoa. I can't see what I'm supposed to be shooting at. I had like a middling impression of it to begin with. This little phase right here is turning me around a little bit. I'm suddenly like, hey, this is pretty nifty. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be shooting at, though. All in all, I'm just very confused. Is this like a big space spider? Oh. Okay. Kill the falling enemies. I can do that. Should I be doing my drill attack on this thing? Looks like maybe that is the right idea. Cool. So what I just mentioned there, or what I just demonstrated there, is the other attack you can do in the game, which is essentially you charge up your drill and then it makes you invincible for a while. Oh god, we're going through this again. There's also a narrator. Oh, I just crashed into that planet. Well, that went pretty well though. Upload score? No, that's fine. Let's say that's enough for now, and we'll go upgrade our ship a little bit more. So yeah, impressions, I'm still very new, and as you can tell, very confused by what's going on in this game a lot of the time, but it seems neat that it kind of combines that, side-scrolling space shooter with the score attack idea of a twin-stick shooter. So what will we upgrade here? Increases Vortex Star Collection range. That seems like a good thing to get for the future. And let's also pick up Wing Cannon as well. We'll go back, and I'll see if I've unlocked some other modes. I don't really want to play Peaceful. I've almost ranked up for the Training Corps, apparently. Which is nice. Again, still very early, less than a half hour into this game so far. Let's see what we got. Classic, Peaceful, and Countdown. You've got 2 minutes to be the best you can. Respawning will reset the score multiplier. Alright, let's try this out. And then maybe I will do another classic mode game. So we'll see what's going on here. Oh god, it's like 2 perks. Okay. Let's take 40 times multiplier, that seems huge. And... How about plus 50 wideband? Why not? The multiplier seems like a no-brainer if you're really trying to get your score up, though. Alright, let's do this. I was born ready. I'm not really sure what we're going to be trying to do. Like, I know what we're trying to do. We're obviously trying to get the highest score that we can get. However, I don't really have a good strategy for how to do that, so we'll see. Oh, I can't seem to break through that force field in these guys. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I have to drill into it, but again, the game doesn't do a great job of tutorializing things, so I'm kind of feeling like that's risky. Like, I don't necessarily want to just crash into it because I'll probably die. Where is the next gate? Oh, there we go. Down at the bottom. Barely got it. That one was much more easy to see. And for a game that's only 2 minutes long, unfortunately, I can't seem to find too many enemies. Definitely can find meteors, which is a nice touch. Oh, okay, now be careful what you wish for. You can also drill through the meteors, but I'm not sure what kind of benefits that gives you. And also, the meteor is in the way of an enormous cannon, apparently. Yeah, there you go. I drilled through that a little bit. Which apparently caused this little boomer guy to come out. Oh, watch out for that force field. One major complaint, by far the most major complaint I have about this game so far, is that I can't tell oftentimes what the elements that I'm looking at are. Oh, they have just destroyed myself there. That was bad. I think. Oh, I died, but it resets your multiplier. I remember now. Like, I can't tell what's the background and what's the enemy. There's so many colors going on the screen at one time that I can't really tell how to avoid things. Every time you kill an enemy, your screen shakes, which makes it even more disorienting. I mean, in a way, this was quite clearly what they were going for, but I don't necessarily think it works that well. Think of a game like Geometry Wars. Even when things got crazy, the elements were very disparate and distinct. It was easy to tell what was going on, whereas in this one, I feel like it's perhaps less valuable. What is going on here? As a score attack game, because the rules seem to be a little bit ambiguous, at least to me. To new players, I should say. And sometimes I can't tell what's an enemy, what's friendly, what I can crash into, what I can't crash into. I guess we'll drill into this thing. Or I'll just die immediately. Like, what is going on here? I'm shooting a laser now, which is pretty important, I guess. Anytime that you can max out your laser like that, it's a good thing. I thought I only had 2 minutes. I've got to be approaching that. If not, like, completely being over that. Let's charge up our drill attack again. I don't know. See, look at this. I can't tell what's going on. I mean, it's still kind of fun, but... What the heck? I could see if you had, like, a single beer, this game would just be incomprehensible. Alright. Time's up. I think I did okay. Who knows? Let's go to board now. Even though that's not true. I thought that was kind of fun. Do I get to use those bits, the star bits in the normal mode? My guess would probably be no. Hey, cool. Ranked up to Junior Birdman. Not sure what that means in the, overarching narrative of this game. Well, there isn't an overarching narrative anyway. Oh, we unlocked way more modes. Pacifism. You can't shoot, you can dodge. That sounds interesting. Arcade. Faster and harder. That's actually exactly what I was going to look for. And hell as well. More lasers, more cascade events, remix bosses. No more Mr. Nice Big Sky. You know what? Let's do first an arcade match, and then we'll do a hell match, just for kicks to finish it off. I'm glad that we unlocked some more modes. Okay, select one perk. Again, 40 times multiplier seems like a good one. I've never seen this perk screen before. I'm glad that we unlocked more modes before ended the video, because it would have felt like I was kind of not giving the game a fair shake if I only showed off the classic mode when there are like 12 other modes. But now we'll probably get a nice little cross-section of what the game has to offer. Let's put it that way. See, what the heck is this thing up here? Is it good or bad? Good, I guess. Probably some kind of power-up pickup, but there is a tutorial in the game. I don't think it does a very good job of necessarily telling you what's going on. And in a way, that's a good thing. It's kind of like Dark Souls, you know? It gives you a chance to really examine the game for yourself. See, I just missed a gate in this gas giant because it's impossible to see. There's gonna be another one coming up at some point. No, maybe not. Yeah, so in a way, like, that's an alright thing because it does give you a chance to experience the game for yourself. But on the other hand, it kind of feels unfair in a score attack game like this because I'm just going around basically with my, I don't know, head in the sand. That's not the right description there, but you get the gist. There's also a narrator, but he doesn't show up that often, and when he does, he doesn't explain things that much. He just kind of says, like, hey, what's going on? Like, dude, can you explain why my screen is going all, like, White Album on me and there's giant dinosaur heads? shooting laser beams. I'm not saying it's a bad design for an enemy ship. I'm just saying, like, what the heck is going on? I'm entering this crazy vortex. My high score in arcade mode is already way higher than my high score in classic mode, though. I guess because I got to take one of those perks. Is my game messing up? What's going on? I think I ate some bad cereal this morning. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to dodge all of this. Partly because I can't see what the heck's going on. Oh god. Oh god. I made it out of there? How did I make it out of there? Just lucky dodges, I guess. Alright, this dinosaur dead. Guess I got up to 500 kills, which is pretty crazy. I wonder how many of those are T-Rex skeletons. Wow, that was weird. I'm unbelievably glad that I made it out of that. Oh, and now this guy again, my favorite. Maybe we have to shoot these things back at the ship to damage it. That would be my guess. Alright, we're in Laser Town again. I remember how this goes. Sort of. Alright, I'm dead. I have no idea what happened, but that was actually kind of fun. No need to upload my score, we'll just continue here. And then we'll play one hell mode game, I suppose, and then we'll talk about, you know, the game itself and how you can pick it up, whether you should pick it up, how much it's going to cost you, etc., etc. Let's go check out hell mode. I probably will not last very long here, is my guess. Let's put it that way. Alright, how many perks? One perk. Let's try something different this time. How about 50% base engine? That doesn't sound good. 50% radio shield seems better, or 50 radio shield. Because I will probably take more damage on this one, is my guess. Oh, there are some new songs, okay. Probably should have mentioned that a little bit earlier, as I noticed it. I just became conscious of it there. Alright. I can dodge this. Well, maybe not dodge, but I got my shield. I played Jamestown. I beat Jamestown. Oh god. Oh god. Now's your chance. Okay. This is more my speed right here, even though I can't survive normal mode. Let's drill through this. And I really like this aesthetic better already because it's like mostly black background with some cool little flare effects and mostly white bullets, which actually makes it way easier to see what the heck is going on. He said, okay, and then it immediately changes to something that's a little bit more convoluted. Okay. Oh, can't go through there. I can now. Alright, they were lying. This is pretty difficult so far. But I made it through that. I think I'm going to be okay. Planet incoming? Alright. Hopefully we can get some bonuses here then. Oh, huge multiplier increases. I still feel like times 40 multiplier is a huge pickup, like way better than the other perks, but maybe I'm missing something. Alright, Mr. Cannon Man again. Completely destroyed me. I had no idea how to deal with that. That was only a minute long? That felt like 5 minutes. Well, anyway, let's go back to the title screen here. In a second. There we go. I'm now an aircraft man or woman. Now, what you see is what you get with this game, essentially. Like, I just showed you all those modes. Let's see how many there are, just to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, counting is going to be difficult, but it looks like there's around maybe a dozen modes. They're all pretty much the same thing, just ranging in terms of difficulty, number of lives you get, perks you can get at the start, etc., etc. This is largely a score attack game. There's not like a story mode or anything. So if you're looking for a game like Jamestown, pick up Jamestown, or, you know, go find a Super Nintendo, play some old Gradius, or R-Type, or, you know, Ikaruga on the Xbox Live Arcade or the Nintendo GameCube if you still got one of those. But anyway, if you're into these score attack type twin-stick shooters, this definitely seems interesting, and it is way, way better than Waves, which came out, you know, maybe 3 months ago. Currently going for $10 on Steam, although there is a sale this week to put it down to $8.99. Jury's out on whether I would recommend this. I think there's better twin-stick shooters, but this is definitely, like, if you like that Geometry Wars kind of techno acid trip feel, this is that turned up to 11, if we're going to go with Spinal Tap terms here. This definitely goes all out, and I think aesthetically it's really interesting, and a lot of the gameplay elements are curious as well. Both curious in a good way and curious in a bad way. But the visuals are kind of muddled sometimes, which is a serious problem when you're really trying to avoid death, which you are in most games, I guess. But In any case, as always, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, go check this out on Steam. I don't believe there is a demo, but there might actually be a demo. So, do your own research on that. Don't hold me to my claim there. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.